This basically, there is this passage for 11th June, okay, and the passage says that please do not make things worse. Now what do the author mean by that? The thing is, my channel is particularly for artists, and even as normal people, what we do a lot of times is, when we run into any situation where things are not going according to us, what do? We get angry, right? That is exactly what the author is saying. Do not get angry, because what will happen, for example, imagine, let's just say you were driving a car and the car fall into this thing, okay? You won't accelerate. That is what you wouldn't do, okay? Same way, whenever you are digging and you already are in a hole, stop digging. That is what basically the author is saying, alright? The thing is, if you keep doing that, there is no good outcome that will actually come out of it. The same thing we do when we get angry. Okay, if some situation is there that is not working for us, what we do is like we pick up the goal and we start shouting. If you look at it in a way of financial or monetary or relationship or with friends, family, the thing is, first of all, there was a problem which was not getting solved in the first place. Now what we have just done is said something else that has elaborated the problem to another different level. Now what you will have to do is first solve this, then come to the base problem and then solve that, which becomes a havoc in itself. So what they are saying here is, this is basically a mindset where when you find that you are in this hole, already stuck, and this recently happened to me as well, this job assignment where the work is way too much. So what we do, like what I was doing was, I use this advice today only. I actually have a note in my thing as well where I actually wrote, okay, this is the problem and this is how I am making it worse. Because we in our mind kind of start abusing the person and like, arey yaar, ye ho gaya, wo ho gaya. It's like, don't do that. Calm your mind. Just imagine if you were in a car stuck here, you wouldn't accelerate, you would leave it, get out of the car. Yeah, we don't do that in real life. So what you have to do whenever this situation happens, and you might be in like a hole right now, just leave it, and whenever you're talking to the person, no matter what it is, just smile and talk. Because the base level problem is this much, right? As soon as you get angry or overthink or it becomes a problem, it becomes this big. Let it be that much only. Okay, now talk and get out of it, because once you get angry, the problem is not going to the person is not the problem, the situation that you are in, whatever happened is the problem. So once you get angry, now the problem actually increases. What the author is saying is, let it, like, if you are not solving it, don't at least work on it, like don't at least make it big. That is what the author is saying. So get out of it. For example, I today, like when I picked up the call and the person was giving work again and again and again, and I told them, it's like, the work is not that much, it is okay. I know the work is there, I know I am angry about the work, but the second you say the work is not so much, it is okay, no worries, it is fine. You have at least stopped the problem, and then you can think about solving it, rather than the way we act with our instinct. That is actually going to be wrong. Though this is very like easier said than done, one thing that I do is, whenever I run into a problem, first define the problem. For example, you paid a fees somewhere and the teacher is not showing up, or you basically paid someone and they are not paying you back. You are friends with someone and they are not acting correctly. First write it, and then write, if I get angry, what will happen, and you will see it will be worst. Now just write what is the way out or what is the solution to this, and just step out of it. And then what you can do, if you cannot do anything else, if you cannot solve it, for example, you have been asking for money so like a lot of times, but now it is not working, so you cannot go and fight them. This is what people do, they fight them, they make the hole bigger. If there was any chance of money coming in the future, that has also gone now. So what you basically do is get out of the car and have patience. That's it. Someone will come in, like you were in a desert, car fall into a hole or something. What do? You call a tow truck to come and get you. So you basically pray, you ask people for help to get you out, and that's it. You leave it. You don't get angry and work on it again and again. So basically this was a reminder, and I just hope it helped. Thank you so much. ठीक है, सही था और राइट.